We will host a work session. Two brief things before we jump into business. The first is that we received an email today from Mr. Kadish and Broad Metro, and they would like to continue that item until the May 6th agenda. He wants some more time to meet with neighborhoods, which John had asked him to do, and he has done. This will be his second meeting tonight, so he wants more time to meet with neighborhoods, so we will take that up on May 6th. I also would like to thank the police department today. I got a text from my daughter about 2:23 about some things going on at Hoover High School, and probably more information that I'd want to get from her when she was about to leave school. So, but everything was safe and sound. Everybody did what they were supposed to do, and thank you for a quick response. And you know, she's a little shaken up, but she's gonna be good. So thank you so much. Okay, now let's jump into this agenda, and we will start with resolution number 8065-24, which is a bid for an addition to the Hoover Randall House, and a rebid. The City of Hoover authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement. Yes, sir.
This is, we opened bids, and we have two bidders, and we would like to make a recommendation to K&K Construction for the Randall House renovation.
Any questions on that?
One question.
Yes, sir.
Are we accepting the bid, the base bid only, base bid alternate 1 and 2? What?
The base bid, $693, and plus alternate 1, which is the 88 parking spaces. That should bring us up to $733,000.
Got a question?
Yes, sir.
Before my time, so what was the purchase price of the Randall home back in the day?
$2 million.
Sounds about right.
I'm going off memory.
$2 million or just under $2 million, I believe.
It was under $2 million.
All right, thank you.
Yes, around 1.6, 1.7 million.
That seems right. Any other questions about this item? Hearing none, we will move on to resolution 8066-24. Chief Billy. And you also have 8067-24.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Council. This is a contract, a bid that we have on EMS supplies that we bring up for renewal every 3 years. And so this is up. This contract expires the 19th of this month. We had it was sent out according to the state bid process. We had 2 bidders to give us prices back. The low bid could not meet the requirements of the fire department and how medications were packaged. And so we don't want to have medications packaged multiple ways, because you get to a medical scene that's an emergency, and you know, if you've got things packaged differently, it could create an issue. So they couldn't provide that. They couldn't provide certain line items that we needed. And also, Boundtree offers a management system, kind of like a vending machine for medications, and it's in the cloud. It keeps up with our medications, and that's free for us. It's a cost of about $12,000, but it's free to us if we continue to use Boundtree. And so if you back all of the information and all the numbers back from QuadMed, Boundtree ended up being the low bidder.
Okay. Any questions about this item? Okay, we'll move on to 8067.
Okay. This is an agreement between the City of Hoover and Jefferson State Community College. We've always had an agreement with Jefferson State for their students to have a ride-along program for us to do the rotations, and it's just kind of always been there. But the accrediting body for Jefferson State recommended that they revisit those contracts more often, and so we're going to revisit this every 3 years, and this one's up for renewal.
Any questions about this item? All right. Hearing none, we will move on to the regular agenda and resolution 8068-24, which is an alcohol license for Stone Age 3 LLC.
The chief of police has no issues with the request. I'm still waiting to hear back from the zoning department, but I should hear back from them before Monday, or by Monday.
Any questions? None? All right. Then we will have an appointment to the school board. Counselor McClinton.
Yes, we had 4 great applicants and some great interviews last week, and we'll make a motion on Monday.
All right. Then number 8, resolution number 8070, Mr. Reeves.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Posey. This is just to authorize the mayor to sign a standard non-reimbursable agreement with Alabama Power to relocate their utilities on Valleydale Road for the Little Valleydale widening project.
Any questions about this? Okay. Hearing none, we'll move on to number 9, which is ordinance number 24-2639, which is an annexation. We've already had a first reading on that, so any changes to that item?
There are no changes.
All right. And then ordinance number 24-2640, Counselor Middlebrooks.
Just a housekeeping, this will be the second reading.
All right, no changes to that since the last first reading, all right. And then a first reading of ordinance number 24-2641, Mr. Gilbert.
We have modifications to these ordinances to update fees and to establish a couple as we try to be competitive with our surrounding communities. We've fallen well behind on that. So a couple items we have here are the bring the basic fee up from $50 to $60 for permit, $9 per thousand as opposed to $8.50, and some plan review fees that are very basic.
Any questions on those?
There's one, I don't have it in front of me, I was looking at the fees.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
It was this one, the plan revision fee residential. First page 25, 2 or more pages, $50. Oh, that's a flat fee. So the email I think I saw, I read it as $50 per page. Like that could climb. Okay, never mind then, it's per flat fee, gotcha.
You notice I included Baldwin County here for
Well, I guess one question, when you say competitive, isn't it competitive for us to be lower than everybody else?
I believe we are on just about everything across the board.
And your increases are not huge.
No,
Compared to everyone
it should affect the cost of a permit by less than 1%.
Okay. Any other questions?
I'm good for now.
Sam, anything? All right. Well, that is it. And we are adjourned.